How do children learn well in an ICT-enhanced learning environment? The concept of understanding how children learn well is not a simple task, as we each have our own unique ways of learning. For a long time, learning theories have provided a guideline for how individuals learn. Over the years there has been many different theories, including behaviourism, cognitivism, constructivism, and social learning theory, and connectivism. These theories help to provide an insight into how individuals learn best. However, in order to keep up to date with our concepts and ideas of how children learn well, we need to take into consideration the world that we live in, and that ICT has become an integral component of our day-to-day lives. Today's students are living in the most stimulating era ever, and it is our job as educators to build a bridge between what they know about technology and about what we know about good teaching. It is from the constructivist viewpoint that we know that students come into the learning arena with prior knowledge and that we never learn anything completely from scratch. We add to our existing knowledge when we learn new things. As students today spend hours of their time outside of their school time using and interacting with technology, we need to be incorporating technology into the classroom in order to enhance their learning environment. So how is this done exactly? Well, it is done by making sure our classrooms look nothing like a computer lab that we've come to know, and instead should resemble a set of grouped students collaborating, learning with each other, and having a guide on the side teacher who helps steer the proverbial ship. As a 21st century teacher, the idea of school as the place you go to acquire knowledge is an anachronism. However, schools still have an important role to play as the base camp for inquiries, as that will take students into their communities and online. In order for students to learn well in ICT-enhanced learning environments, we need to be teaching them how to effectively use technological tools for educational purposes. For this to occur, we need to be combining what we know about learning theories and putting this together with integrating ICT skills into the classroom and learning space. There are many ways we can integrate technology into the education sphere to enhance the learning of our students that fit with constructivist pedagogy. In the constructivist view, the transfer occurs by doing authentic activities anchored in meaningful context. The students rely on interaction and engagement with their peers or with the direction of a teacher in order to form their own meaning. This process of collaboration is best done in realistic settings in which the learning tasks are related to the learner's lived experience. We need to be utilising the concept of blended learning in our education systems, as it gives control over the time, place, content, and pace of their learning. It also allows for varied learning styles and preferences, and it fosters sharing, collaboration, and independence, all of which fit in with the constructivist approach to learning. We can teach the benefits of technology for education through a variety of ways, and can be as simple as teaching students how to adequately research a topic. There are a number of asynchronous and synchronous tools that can be utilised. Here are some examples of how ICT can be used to enhance learning that is in alignment with the constructivist pedagogy. Wikis are great tools as they are a good platform for students to collaborate with one another on a particular topic. They are an excellent way to share and combine large amounts of information. They can be used for problem-solving tasks and brainstorming, to name a few. An example activity could be for small groups of 4 to 6 to discuss their thoughts of framing of images in certain texts on a wiki page in which only members can contribute. The teacher would supply the text for this activity. A synchronous tool that is an effective way of communicating with people from around the globe is Skype. This can make a great addition to a learning environment when done well and everyone involved has an understanding of how it works. For an example activity, you could have the class do a debate on a relevant issue in which they are to carry out the debate via Skype or another video conferencing tool to students in another place that would have another perspective on an issue. Students in location A would all be a part of the affirmative team and students in location B would all be a part of the negative team or vice versa. Blogging is another great collaboration tool. Blogs can be used in an educational setting to enhance learning as students have a positive approach to writing something for the wider community. They provide a space to share and construct information, and students can even choose to connect with experts in their field of study. An example activity could be to have your students to form a blog and write about their findings on the effects of heat on solids and liquids. Some other examples of uses of ICT in the classroom to enhance learning are discussion boards and forums, Edmodo, which is a tool similar to Facebook, but is designed for education where teachers and students can safely connect in online classrooms and collaborate on assignments. Second Life, and social networking sites. It is when we base our instruction of current learning theories, such as constructivism, and use these to make ICT part of the learning environment and show our students how technology can be used for educational purposes, that it can greatly enhance children's learning environment.